Nobody chose it for me. That's okay, I'll forgive Maria. In 1988, Peggy McIntosh published an article in which she addressed the privileges of being white in our society. She described these privileges as an invisible package of unearned assets which I can count on cashing in each day, but about which I was meant to remain oblivious. These privileges are unearned powers conferred systematically rather than earned strengths. In the article, she continued to go on about other privileges people are inherently born with, one of which was straight privilege. For instance, on a daily basis, a heterosexual person can be fairly certain that his or her classmates will be comfortable with their sexual orientation, can be fairly certain that they'll find a religious community that will not exclude them due to their sexual orientation, can kiss a partner in public without being gawked at, and can say the word hey without involuntarily adding extra syllables. There are several instances in my life when this lack of privilege have resulted in awkward moments and exchanges, and I would like to recount some of those instances for you tonight, primarily due to my lack of shame, but also to broaden your understanding about how being gay affects my life in a rudimentary way and also on a daily basis. So when I was 17, I got a job at Tops being a cashier. And I remember one day monotonously ringing out groceries, and the lady I was waiting on decided to tell me that she was redecorating her kitchen, and that after grocery shopping, she was immediately going out and buying a new refrigerator. She proceeded to ask me which color fridge I would consider best for her kitchen. And I remember being taken aback. Here's a lady with whom I've had no social interaction with other than scanning her food and toiletries, and yet through my appearance and demeanor, she ascertained that my sexual orientation and deduced that I would have the prowess necessary to advise her on interior decorating. So, as I stood there dumbfounded, I looked at her and I said, "What color are your other appliances?" No, I think a stainless steel fridge would be a horrible idea. They are cold and uninviting. I mean, it would be great if your kitchen was in the back of some 3-star restaurant. When I was 18, I went to go buy my second car. I decided on a Ford Focus because, for one, it was cheap, but also because the gas mileage on it was of such efficiency that I could exude a Greenpeace snobbery while driving it. It's blue in color. I still have it. And I believe the technical term for the color was aqua blue or homo blue. I'm not quite sure. That joke is so much funnier if you've seen my car. But during the sales pitch, I remember the salesman looking over to my father and saying to him, "You know, it's mostly girls who drive this car." And I stood there silently, pretending that I didn't hear the comment or that it didn't faze me, all while thinking, that's not going to be too much of a stretch. The quality and pitch of my voice also tends to lead to a myriad of uncomfortable situations. So you know. I remember once during the 2008 presidential election cycle, chatting up a woman on the phone who was conducting a research poll. And she said to me, she goes, "Are there any men between the ages of 18 and 24 living in your house?" And I go, "Yes." She goes, "Great, can I talk with him, please?" There was another instance where my family and I took a trip to Myrtle Beach, and I brought my laptop along with me, and I wasn't able to connect to their Wi-Fi. So I had to go down to the service desk and ask the lady for an Ethernet cable. And upon getting me the cable, she looked at me and she said to me, "Do you ever watch Project Runway?" I get that one a lot. "You sound exactly like that boy, Christian." Christian is the season 4 winner of Project Runway, and he has this medical condition that's really sad. If he doesn't use the terms fierce or hot mess, every sentence he utters, he'll die. His gay Tourette's is nothing to him. There was another instance where a debt collector had called my house and was looking for my brother. Upon telling her that he no longer took residence in our house, she said to me, "Okay, and am I talking with his mother?" "No, this is his brother." And then she said to me, she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. We recently got new headsets, and I can't really hear anything. The quality is really bad." I appreciate so much her lying to me in an attempt to salvage whatever was left of my bruised sense of masculinity. Or like when I answer the phone at Tops. "Lewis and Tops, this is DJ speaking. How can I help you?" I get, "Oh, hello, Dee Dee." Or "Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a nice day." Which is just so horrendously insulting. I mean, I am at least a miss. This one time, this lady came into Tops and goes, "I was talking to this woman on the phone named Dee Dee," and I stopped her and I go, "Yeah, that was me." Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Why would she think I was lying to her? Like, I was just trying to catch her in a gotcha moment by saying, "Oh, you just referred to me as a girl." Like, bring out Ashton now, we're ready. The truth is, I'm never going to be able to hide who I am. There's never going to be any chance of me acting straight or pretending to be straight. I'm always going to be one of those people that you look at or you hear talk, and suddenly there's a flash in your head of a slot machine, and all three of the panels are coming up. Fruit, fruit, fruit. And for a while, this was a sense of anxiety in my life. I mean, growing up in a hick town with no peers or role models with whom to identify, it's lonely being the only one you know not benefiting from a privilege that doesn't even cross the mind of those around you, but is made apparent to you each and every day. I lost my place, I'm sorry. I got so far, you have to give me credit for that. So when you find that community that's accepting of you, those friends, family members, classmates, professors who are supportive of the LGBT community or are part of it, those anxiety begins to subside. And also when you begin to accept the Dee Dee qualities of your personality. My point being is that there is strength in numbers. And I say strength in numbers for the lack of a better term. That makes us sound like a gang. Like if you gay bash somebody, a group of gay hoodlums clad in all the colors of the rainbow will steal away into your house in the middle of the night and redecorate using some sort of evil feng shui. I say we move this couch to the west wall. Let's see you try taking a relaxing afternoon nap now. And the only way we can build this community is by better understanding each other. By understanding the underlying issues that people face every single day. Issues that might not have even occurred to you because you've just never had to be different in that regard. But together, we can build that community. We can foster that community. We can learn from each other. We can live with one another. And together, we can ensure that it gets